Adrenaline. It's the surge you feel when life corners you, when the world feels like it's crushing down. The whispers in your mind tell you you're not strong enough, you're not fast enough, and for a moment you believe it. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is nothing to save yourself for or give yourself to. You fight because you know nothing else. You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. You were born into it. You were shaped by it. You didn't see the light until you were already a man. Then there was nothing to you but blinding. But then something awakens. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That punch, the one that drops you to your knees, isn't your end. It's the beginning. The adrenaline rushes, your heart pounds, and you remember you were built for this. You are in a fight with yourself every day, and in that fight, adrenaline is your weapon. It's the voice screaming louder than your doubts. It's the fire burning when the cold of failure sets in. Champions are made in the dark when no one is watching. That darkness, that silence, it's where adrenaline becomes your light. When the weight is too heavy, adrenaline whispers, no more rep. When the pain screams louder, it roars, keep going. You can't break someone who is unbreakable. Adrenaline makes you unbreakable. It's the defiance in your veins, the force that pushes you when your body says, stop. Adrenaline isn't just a chemical. It's the essence of survival. It's the moment you stand tall and shout back at life, I'm not done yet. When the odds are stacked against you, adrenaline transforms you into the unstoppable force that tears through them. Adrenaline. It's the raw, untamed force that comes alive when everything around you falls apart. When you're standing at the edge, looking down, and the world is screaming. You can't make it. You feel it, don't you? That weight in your chest, that tightening grip of fear pulling you back. But here's the thing. Adrenaline doesn't let fear win. It grabs fear by the throat and says, move aside. I've got work to do. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. And when adrenaline surges, it turns your hate into hunger. It transforms the moments you dread into the moments you dominate. It whispers, this is where the weak quit, but not you, not today. The human body can take damn near anything. It's your mind you have to convince. And adrenaline, it's a voice that convinces your mind. It doesn't negotiate with excuses. Keep moving, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much it burns, you are not stopping. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Adrenaline makes that vision real. It takes the blurry dreams in your mind and sharpens them into focus. It doesn't care about what you've been through, it only cares about where you're going. There's no man can stop me. That's not arrogance, that's adrenaline talking. That's the raw belief that no matter how high the mountain, no matter how heavy the weight, you will rise, you will conquer, you will stand at the top and say, I learned this. Pain is the force that kicks in when the pain is unbearable, when the odds are impossible, when the world says, give up. It's the surge that transforms fear into fire, doubt into determination, and weakness into weaponry. It's the primal roar inside you that says, I am not done yet. But adrenaline doesn't just show up for survival. It's there for domination. It's the reason why you'll wake up at 4 a.m. to chase your dreams while others are asleep. Adrenaline doesn't care about comfort zones. It thrives in chaos, in challenges, in the moments when others quit. It's not just a chemical, it's a way of life. Adrenaline is a reminder that you faced storms before and survived, that every scar on your body is proof that you're a fighter, that every failure you've endured was fuel for your fire. It's the reason why, when life knocks you down, you stand up taller than before. So here's the truth. Adrenaline isn't just about survival, it's about transformation. It's about turning I can't into I must, and I'm tired into bring it on. It's the fuel that drives you forward when every muscle in your body is screaming to stop. It's the energy that takes you from the edge of defeat to the highest of victory. When the world says you're done, adrenaline says you've just started. When life tells you to quit, adrenaline demands you fight harder. And when you feel like there's nothing left to give, adrenaline proves you wrong. Because deep inside you, there's a fire burning, and that fire is unstoppable. Now's the moment. No excuses, no second thoughts. Get up, shut down that voice in your head telling you can't. You don't have time for doubts, you don't have time for fear. That fire in your chest, that's adrenaline. That's your power screaming, keep going. So run faster, roar louder, fight harder, show the world that happens when you refuse to break. This isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of your legacy. You were built for greatest, and now's it time to prove it. This is your moment, own it. Because the truth is, you are not just unstoppable, you're undeniable.